starts at 10.
Young men may enter the MTC after your 18th birthday and high school graduation. Young women may enter the MTC after your 19th birthday.
An historic day for members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints as General Conference brings a major change to the missionary program. Good evening. Thank you for joining us. President Thomas S. Monson made the announcement at the opening session and said these new options are, quote, effective immediately.
Yeah, that change came as a surprise to even some church leaders, mission presidents, and prospective missionaries. We have team coverage tonight, and we begin with religion specialist Carol Makita. And Carol, how does this affect families now?
Well, Keith, for those parents and their young people who are saving for a mission, it may now not be possible to put aside enough money to go a year or two early. But for others who now have an option to serve a mission before going off to college or the military, it may work perfectly.
President Monson surprised the worldwide General Conference audience by announcing young men no longer have to wait until they are 19 to serve missions, and young women until they are 21. For the last 10 years, church leaders have permitted young men in 48 countries to begin their missions at age 18.
It has allowed thousands of young men to serve honorable missions and also fulfill required military obligations and educational opportunities. Our experience with these 18-year-old missionaries has been positive.
At a news conference, church leaders answered questions and expressed their excitement.
I think it's just a wonderful time and a wonderful opportunity for each young person now to say, when am I going to go? And how does this best fit into life, and what would Heavenly Father have me do?
If we have a high school graduate who's 18, he can start his papers 30 minutes ago.
How many more missionaries will there be now? They don't know. It's 58,000 and growing. 2 years ago, President Monson requested more missionaries. Today, there are 6% more elders, 12% more sisters, and 18% more senior couples. With 15 missionary training centers around the world and a population increase, they will need more housing. The church anticipates hiring new instructors and staff at the Provo MTC. The church has 347 missions. Will there now be more? Yes, but leaders have not decided how many or where. And what about the effect on sports teams?
We have a lot of athletic boosters who've already tweeted us on that subject. We think that maybe they'll get back sooner and participate better on this plan.
In the countries where there are younger missionaries, how has that worked?
Response by the mission presidents has been universal. Give me more 18-year-olds. They do well. They're sweeter, they're purer, they're smarter.
They are doing this, they say, to help the young people.
The goodness of their lives inspires me to no end. It is obvious that the Lord loves them as well, to entrust them with his precious gospel at such tender ages.
Now, the men of the faith gathered for their priesthood session this evening, and President Monson clearly spoke to the young men tonight when he said within 2 short years of all full-time missionaries currently serving in this Royal Army of God will have concluded their full-time labors and will have returned to their homes and loved ones. Their replacements are found tonight. Are you prepared to serve? And that is the question of the day. Keith and Lori.
All right, Carol Makita, thanks.
That missionary age announcement was met with excitement, surprise, and left many LDS members in their late teens wondering what it means for them. News specialist Sam Penrod continues our team coverage and has reaction to today's historic news. And Sam, certainly a surprise.
Yes, clearly, Lori, this unexpected news will dramatically change the church's worldwide missionary program. Clearly, LDS youth are very excited for this, knowing that a mission could be much sooner, and even for some, it could happen right away. And this announcement today, particularly for women, opens a new door of opportunity. As the priesthood session of General Conference ended tonight with several references to LDS young men serving missions, the message 17-year-old Alec Crook heard was loud and clear.
Just the time's now. You gotta do it now. No waiting, no more, just now.
It's been a big day for Alec and his dad Nolan, with the realization he could be serving a full-time mission in just 8 months.
A lot more urgency, I felt, to be prepared, to get ready, to go. And that's, as a parent, I thought, man, I hope I've done everything I'm supposed to do to get him ready.
As surprised as many people were to hear the announcement about men being able to serve after graduating from high school, people in the conference center were stunned to hear women can now begin serving at age 19.
There's definitely some tears, and I'm sure they're out of joy or excitement or even shock.
The news of an earlier age to serve for both men and women is something weighing on the minds of not only LDS teens, but their parents.
We have a son who's 14, and so he'll be able to go a year earlier, and then we have daughter, and they were sitting together, and they'll be able to almost go at the same time. So we think it's wonderful.
And for many LDS women, today's announcement has left them very emotional. For 18-year-old Bethany Tanner, a decision about a full-time mission is now much clearer.
My birthday is in 2 months, and it just kind of hit me. I kind of put it out of my mind to go on a mission, and just the wave of emotion kind of took me off guard, and I knew it's what I need to be doing with my life.
Again, church leaders stress that this is an option, not a requirement, but the initial response we've heard today from young LDS men and women is that it is an option that they are very thrilled for.
All right, Sam Penrod, thank you.